Guys, it's Andrea. I'm back for part 2 of the sew along for 'Tis the Season. This is the Kaleidoscope quilt I got from Kaleidoscope Quilt Box. Sometime during the course of this video, you're going to see a little pop-up in the corner. That'll be my original unboxing. You can learn all about it. So today we're continuing on making our Kaleidoscope blocks. By the way, I will link her down below in the description box if you guys want to get one. It's a bi-monthly box. So we made all these, and now we got to put the corners on and square them up. I don't know why I put my square up ruler away.
That is just plumb silly.
Now dang it, I'm gonna make myself mad at myself. What the heck did I do with that thing? The squares on, we square them up to 7.5. So take your blocks where there's a flat side on the sides and a V right there. And then we're going to take our pre-cut triangles and put them on each corner. Just going to center it as best I can eyeball it there. I'm trying to keep these in this order because it's the order that I want to put my blocks in when I make the center. So we're just going to have to do this for all 11 blocks because I've got one finished already. The very first one we did, I was trying to figure out how to do it. We got to do this 11 blocks 4 times under the needle. Starting to get hungry. Stella and I got some Olive Garden yesterday after the doctor's appointment. We got some Olive Garden to go because she was diagnosed with the flu. So we've got some yummy Olive Garden in the refrigerator right now. I think that's what I'm going to fix us for supper. Sounds delicious to me right about now. Oh, and I also have to do the advent unboxing after this.
People, what you doing?
You're such a good boy. Yes, you are.
Christmas, there is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree.
Mom said I had a bunch of packages delivered today, and I have no idea what that could be because I'm not expecting their thing today. It is Saturday as I'm sewing this. Probably the week before you're watching it. I'm doing it right after I did the last video. So I'm like, I am not expecting anything. I sent Sam to pick them up. very curious. I double checked my emails and all my tracking for packages that I'm waiting on. None of them say anything was delivered or that it's even due today, so surprise mail. Okay, you'll see me over here doing some blocks on the side. That is my Irish chain I'm working on out of my 1.5 inch scraps. I use these as leaders and enders to make a quilt on the side. There's one trip under the needle. One down, 3 to go. Oops. So we're just going to do the same thing on the other sides. I did go ahead and cut all of my borders as well. She did send fabric for those, but we had to cut them to size. So I did that off camera. There's 3 borders to this. No sashing. So hopefully we'll be able to finish it in this video, is my plan. But you know how that goes. The best made plans. Yeah, I definitely need to go dig out the first box she sent me and do that one too. Since now I know how to do it and I am enjoying it. It's pretty fun. Like it. I love that she sends you everything you need to do a project besides the backing and binding in the boxes. That's awesome. And there was another one with this too, another project for like mug rugs. So there was 2 complete projects in the box. I hear the door. Sam's back with my packages. I'm very curious. Hold on, let me go look. Okay, mystery solved. One was a Stitch Fix that wasn't supposed to be here till Monday, and it's Saturday. The other I didn't even get tracking for, and that was Cooking Panda, so I had no idea it was even on the way. So, yay! Almost finished with my book too, the Stay Awake book. I think it's got about 30 minutes left in it. I enjoyed it. They've already revealed who the murderers and all that stuff is, so I'm not sure what else is going to remain in the book, but for the last 30 minutes, maybe there's going to be something weird. We'll see. wonderful world. I see trees of green, clouds of white, long summer days, warm summer nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see friends shake hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. To myself, what a wonderful world. Clouds of white, long summer days, warm summer nights. I don't think that bobbin's long for this world. Getting pretty thin. I wonder if Mom's gonna give me that bobbin winder for Christmas. I'll put on my wish list. Oh, sacred nights. I see friends shake hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I like my Louis impersonation. I can't. That hurts my vocal cords. I need to go to the movies soon. I want to see Wonka. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka. Maybe we can choose that for one of our family Christmas movies next week. Stella probably won't accept that though. One more. Oh, shoot. This was at the end of the other one. I have to do this. this one.
Saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Y'all let me know too if you want me to film the other Kaleidoscope box that I got too. Oh no! I told you my bobbin was not for long for this world. At least I caught it pretty early. Alright, I got my bobbin changed. And I'll just start this again. Oh, not! I always forget to turn it back down after I wind my bobbin. I'm really hoping Mom got me that bobbin winder for Christmas. I'm gonna sit in bed, winding bobbins, y'all. Turn it up just a little bit. Sit close will make me I think Stella's feeling much better today because she wants to do family game night. She's getting around really good. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah, I'm getting so excited for Christmas. I'm so excited for Christmas. I can't wait to get the rest of their presents in and get them wrapped and under the tree. Make my wish come true. Maybe all I want for Christmas is you.
Boom, shaka laka laka, boom, shaka laka laka, boom, 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 boom.
Okay, I'm gonna press all of these, and then I'll be back. 7.5. my little spinny thing's not big enough to use for this, so I just have to turn it manually like a savage. There's our block. I'm gonna go ahead and trim them all off camera because it's gonna take me a hot minute. 2 down, 10 to go. BRB. Y'all, I am really digging these blocks. This is so far out of my usual and my comfort zone. But I'm really digging them. These are really cool. Okay, so I need to lay these out. I'm going to use the floor to lay out my 3x4 and go from there. I think I got it in an order that I like. Let's get started. Maybe a little bit closer to me. Make my wish come true, baby. All I want for Christmas is you. You never know until you try if you like to do different things. And I'm so glad I tried this because it's been so fun. I've really enjoyed it. And now I want to make more of them. I'm definitely going to do the other one. The other box she sent me too. These in the right order. Get all these pressed. This is the first row. Second row. I'm horrible by getting these things all out of order when I'm planning. Hey. What's up, baby?
Sky.
Ha ha, so funny, I forgot to laugh. What's up? Grapes?
Yep.
Yes, girl. Good job, baby. You are rocking it. That is amazing. I'm so proud of you. You're the best.
What am I gonna do for the other?
After I'm done with this quilt, I shall holler at you. Yeah, I got them all out of order, I think. Last. Alright, let me see if I can figure out the way they're supposed to go. Number 1. Stella has all A's and one 88B. She is rocking it. Let me kind of place these around. Okay. She didn't have to go to school next week because she's exempt from semester tests. Look how pretty the back is too. I'm just so proud of myself for doing it. So good job, girl. Proud of you. To give myself props. Now we just put our rows together. Let me press these. See how it's looking. I think it's looking pretty near good, y'all. About when we go to Disney, I'm like, I don't want to leave y'all with no videos for a freaking week, right? So I'll probably film some Sew With Me's ahead of time and some unboxing, so I still have videos going up while we're gone. And of course, you know I'm going to post vacay videos. Of course, there will be daily Disney World picture videos like I always do when we go on vacay. If you're curious about our past ones, it's under the playlist, Vacations. Getting so excited about it. Can't believe we're going again. Sam barely remembers when we went last time. Stella doesn't really remember at all. I think they were 3 and 8, something like that. I know it's expensive, but then I'm thinking, you know, they're only going to be kids for the blink of an eye. And I really want them to have a wonderful childhood. So totally worth it. love Disney. I was fortunate enough to get to go myself as a child a couple times. Some of my fondest memories. And if you're not familiar with this, as leaders and enders, I always do a side quilt, and I'm making Irish chain on my 1.5 inch scraps. If you're wondering, right there, 9 patches. Making a crap ton of 9 patches for it. And this is looking so cute. Borders, 3 borders. Buckle up, buttercup. First, black. Oh gosh, my back, y'all. It feels like bone on bone back there in my lower back. Okay. I'll start on the ends. I don't have this trimmed. I'm just gonna cut it as I go. So I need to cut that selvage off. I've just got it all one long strip, and I'll trim it as I go, like I usually do. Next year, I'm gonna hope that I'll be able to take them to Universal and SeaWorld. That's what I want to do next year. Now, none of us have ever been to Universal. I went to SeaWorld as a teenager as well. Well, not a teenager, as a child. I have some memories of it, but not a whole lot. I think it's much more involved now than it was when I was a kid, like 30 years ago when I went. I just remember there being sea animals, which was really cool. And Estella is especially into sea creatures and aquariums. But I think they have rides and stuff now too. I think it's like blown up since I went. So I'd like to spend okay, y'all tell me if you've been to SeaWorld in Orlando, and is a day plenty of time to do everything there? So I was thinking a day at SeaWorld and at least 2 days in Universal. And is that enough time for Universal too? 2 days? Y'all that have been many times, y'all know how much I love me some Harry Potter. So I definitely want to do both Universal Studios, both sides, and ride the train, the Hogwarts train. But I've heard 2 days is plenty to do everything there. So we may do the same thing we did this year with not take a big summer vacay so we can take a winter Universal's trip. That's what we did this year so I could save money for Disney. Of course, we still did some small things, like went to the river for a weekend, stuff like that, but not a big one like we usually do. Let me press these borders down or up, however you want to look at it. And we'll do the long sides. Yeah, I'm excited to see SeaWorld and Universal and Disney. I think they've added some new rides since last I was there. Let's see if it's 8. It's been like, I think 9 years since we went to Disney. Gosh, it doesn't seem like that long. And I do want to take them on a cruise, another cruise again sometime too. Maybe the year after that we'll do a cruise. That was fun. Hair or something on my chest. Not growing. Fell out in my head. It's tickling my chest. We're gonna be we're gonna have 4 days at Disney this time, so I think we're gonna do 2 days Magic Kingdom, 1 day Animal Kingdom, and 1 day Epcot. And that'll probably be the last time I go to Disney until grandkids. If I'm lucky enough to get to go with grandkids, I hope. Someday in the future. We have a bunch of black left. I shall save this for scraps. I'll probably leave it as a strip for now, but put it in my 1.5 inch scraps because that's how wide it is. Think. Let me check my time. I don't know how long this has been going on. Alright, I think we're going to be able to finish it in this video. Y'all are making pretty good time. So, second border. Let me trim this selvage off. The borders are getting progressively larger. First one was 1.5. This one is 2 inches. Next one's 3 inches. Can't get the back off.
Never can.
Okay, I finished the book that I was telling y'all about before, the Stay Awake, and there's so many red herrings in it that they never explain at the end. That's what's rough about not reading a really good author, is they don't think it out. They put all these subplots in and then leave loose ends everywhere, so you're like, wait, what about that whole section that went on and on? You're just never going to address any of that. So, I mean, it was okay, but it's not a book that I'm going to look up the author and see if they've, read everything they've got. It's not that good. Said I don't like when they leave holes in the storyline that don't get explained. Not great. Yeah, and they never even explain why the murders happened. That's a huge thing too, like, and why did this all happen? No, they never address that either. It's just, yeah, I can't really recommend it. It's okay. I mean, I finished it. That's saying something. I didn't turn it off. But nothing I would ever recommend or read again, or read any more works by her. I guess it'd be good for a book club discussion, so I could say, hey, what about that dude that she mentions and never mentions again? See what other people think. What the heck? Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so mad.
Why would you do that?
Yes. Ooh. Stella.
There's no air bubbles in it.
Okay. Stella put a sticker on Sam's bedroom door that it's a picture of a dog with this big old butt, and it says, "I like big mutts and I cannot lie." He's gonna be so mad. I hope we can peel it off easily.
Yeah.
Stickers. Every time she goes to the doctor's office, they give her coins to put in these little sticker machines. And it was one of the doctor office stickers that she got.
This is what the other sticker says.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. That's cute. Now the long ends. More than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
You almost done?
Yes and no. I've got 2 more sides to put this border on, and then I've got to put this border on all 4 sides, and then I'll be done. Huh?
Guess what time it is?
8. I mean 6.
6:40.
6:40. Huh?
Feels like 8.
Well, you've only been up for a few hours. She literally slept almost 2 o'clock. Well, she slept or flew away. But she is acting bright-eyed and bushy-tailed now.
Bless you, pee poops.
I'm excited to make the other one, the other kaleidoscope quilt next. I can't remember what it looked like from the first unboxing. But I'm definitely gonna do it. I might have found a new fave thing to do. This will make a really good Christmas present next year for somebody. Just anchoring and checking as I go.
Hey, people.
Are you feeling good, baby girl? You act like you're feeling good. Are you? I was just talking about how next year I hope we can go to Universal and SeaWorld. Right? Done with that one. We've got all this extra as well. I'll cut that up into 1.5 inch scraps. One more border. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Making music with my friends, so I can't wait to be on the road. On the road again, going places that I've never been. I love to take trips, but I do not like the getting there part. I can't stand the actual traveling part of it, the driving. Which we're gonna fly to Disney. Even that's kind of stressful with driving to the airport and parking and walking 20,000 miles to your gate, but it's still better than driving 15 hours. I cannot do it. All right. One more border. I'm impressed I was able to get this done in 2 videos too. Nice quick project. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Making music with my friends. Oh, I can't wait to get on the road again. Music with my friends. Oh, I can't wait to get on the road again. I love these gigantic scissors. They make me feel like a seamstress. They make me feel like a master tailor. So professional. So professional. Ooh, let me show them your Christmas snacks. She's eating some of our Christmas treats. These are haystacks, butterscotch, peanut butter, peanuts, and lo mein noodles. And then these are pretzels with a Rolo melted on them and a roasted pecan. And Stella made those.
Yep, I made them all myself.
We made them together Yes, we.
You're just saying we because you bought the ingredients.
Whatevs. Do you not like the cornflake thing? Those are my favorites. The cornflake chews. It's cornflakes with Cairo syrup, however you say it, and peanut butter. So delicious. You'll have to ask your teachers which were their favorites.
I asked Miss Wilkinson, and she said the haystacks, and Miss Ferris said the mint Oreos.
Okay. Sam said his teacher started crying just about when he gave her this Christmas present. Isn't that sweet? Which I'm sure high school teachers rarely get anything from students these days. What?
Smiley face.
Oh, cute. Yep. No. I did after you pointed it out. And I was just looking at the piece that you bit off of thinking, what's wrong? Girl?
There's still in a box. That shouldn't be there.
Why shouldn't I? I'm working on it.
Because it's right in the middle of the walkway. And it's pointy. It's not baby proof.
You can throw it away. I'm done with it now. It's the box that this quilt was in. Yeah.
Threw it in the burn pile.
Okay. Burn pile. That's one thing about having a bunch of boxes around is there's lots of boxes for putting Christmas presents in. I always use a whole bunch of them at Christmas. I like everything to be in a neat square or rectangle. So if it's an odd shaped item or something, I'll put it in a box. Makes for easier and prettier wrapping. And we are strictly wrapped presents Christmas over here. We don't do bags, do we? That's part of the fun of getting a present is unwrapping it to me. Tearing off the paper. You know?
I think getting it.
You don't care if it's wrapped?
I do. I want it to be a surprise.
But you don't care if it's in a bag versus a paper?
Rather it be paper.
Me too. Two more sides. This would even be a good little baby blanket for a Christmas baby. For a Christmas newborn. You could put Minky on the back of it.
Binky?
Minky, that fuzzy backing, you know. Make it a baby blanket. Myself with a rotary blade. That's the first time I've ever done that.
What's a rotary blade?
This thing. See, earlier I did something and I know I hit my hand with it and the blade was up and I thought, ooh, that could have hurt. I don't even feel it, but I can see it. It doesn't hurt at all. I bet if I got some lemon juice in it or something, it would. Hand sanitizer, yeah. That is crazy. Those things are so sharp. You know it's a sharp cut if you don't even feel it. I had a piece of, I thought it was chocolate or something from her candy at first. Then I realized it's blood.
My candy?
Yeah. You know what game you're picking, Stella? Huh? Me neither. Another non-patch done. This is turning out so cute. I can't wait to show y'all. One more side, y'all. One more side. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I hope I don't throw my back out. This is still so bad. Oh, excuse me. So I was talking about, I love to sneeze, don't you? And I'm like, not really anymore. When you get old, you're liable to break a rib or something. Throw your back out. Sneezes get dangerous. Let's just smile. I got leftovers. Pull this off, press that last border, and we'll take a look at it. There she is, guys. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. It turned out so good. I'm very pleased with that. It was fun too. Yay! What do you guys think? It is the measurements a 32 by 40. So a nice baby blanket or a wall hanging, or a table topper, Christmas table topper. What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you like to watch. Sew with me. I'll see y'all at the next one.